Neddy and Polly. Neddy is the brown donkey, and Polly, the grey one, his wife. You see them in the picture, and no doubt you think what sweet good donkeys they are, eating the grass and not even looking at their master's flowers. But the truth is, they are bad donkeys, because they ought not to be in the garden at all, and they know it. Not very long ago, Neddy and Polly were seaside donkeys. In the summer-time they spent all day on the sands giving little boys and girls rides. They did not like it at all. It was hard work, and the boys and girls, especially the boys, always wanted them to run. And they did not want to run. It was so much nicer to go slowly along at a gentle walk. Neddy thought it was much nicer not to go at all. But there were one little boy and girl, they were twins, who often came to have rides, and whom both Neddy and Polly were always pleased to see. They were so gentle, and they never wanted to go too fast, and they always spoke so nicely to them. And always when the ride was over, they gave the donkeys a piece of apple or carrot, or a bun, or something nice to eat. One day when the twins came to have their ride, Polly was already out with a little boy on her back. The boy wanted her to run, and Polly wouldn't. She took no notice of all his cries and thumps until suddenly she saw the twins. Then she set off at a trot so suddenly that the poor little boy nearly fell off. She ran right up to the twins and stood waiting for the little girl to get on her back. "Well, I never," said the man, laughing. "She's fond of you, missy. She wants to give you a ride." The donkeys got so fond of the twins, and the twins so fond of the donkeys, that when it was time for them to leave the seaside and go home, the twins begged their father to take the donkeys with them. So their father bought the donkeys from the man, and when the twins got home, there were the donkeys waiting to welcome them. They were put in a big field. It was a very nice field, with plenty of grass and everything that a donkey likes. They were very happy for a time, but then Polly found the gate that led into the garden, and she spent hour after hour standing with her head resting on the gate, looking into the garden. It seemed as though she were thinking, how I should like to live in that garden. Then one day, in some way, she found out how to open the gate, which shows that donkeys are not so stupid as some people think, doesn't it? She found if she pressed down with her nose on a wooden bar, the gate opened. And it wasn't long before she and Neddy were roaming over the beautiful lawns. No one saw them, and before very long they were also roaming over the flower beds, eating all manner of beautiful flowers. When Master saw them and all the damage they had done, he was so angry that they were kept tied up for several days after. However, they were quite forgiven before the spring came, and then Polly had the funniest, dearest little donkey you ever saw. It used to frisk about all over the field and then run to its mother and snuggle up against her side. Polly was very proud of her, and so was Neddy. Sometimes when he saw the little one rubbing up against its mother, he would push his nose in between them as if to say, "Here, you are quite right to be fond of your mother, but don't forget I'm your father."